Imagine growing up in a tiny, dark cupboard under the stairs. That was Harry Potter's reality for the first 11 years of his life. The Dursleys treated him like an inconvenience, forcing him to live in a cramped space filled with dust and spiders. While Dudley had 2 bedrooms, Harry had barely enough room to stretch out. This neglect wasn't just physical, it shaped his entire sense of self-worth. Harry wasn't just ignored, he was actively mistreated. The Dursleys made sure he knew he was unwanted. He wore Dudley's oversized hand-me-down clothes, was given the smallest portions at meals, and was constantly blamed for things he didn't do. Any sign of his magical abilities was met with punishment. Despite this, Harry never became bitter. Instead, he learned to endure, developing a quiet strength that would later define him. Dudley, Harry's cousin, was more than just spoiled. He was a bully. With his parents' encouragement, he tormented Harry daily. Whether it was chasing him around the house, destroying his few belongings, or making sure Harry got in trouble, Dudley made life miserable. The Dursleys never intervened. In fact, they often laughed at Harry's suffering. This constant bullying forced Harry to become resourceful, learning how to avoid trouble and stay out of sight. Harry's birthdays were a painful reminder of his place in the Dursley household. While Dudley received mountains of presents, Harry was lucky to get anything at all. One year he got a coat hanger and a pair of Uncle Vernon's old socks. No cake, no celebration, just another day of being ignored. Yet, despite this, Harry never lost his sense of wonder. He dreamed of something more, even when everything around him said he didn't matter. School wasn't an escape for Harry. It was just another place where he was treated unfairly. The Dursleys made sure his teachers saw him as a troublemaker, while Dudley and his gang ensured he had no friends. He was isolated, always the odd one out. But instead of becoming bitter, Harry developed resilience. He learned to rely on himself, to find small joys where he could, and to never let cruelty define him. Despite everything, Harry never lost his kindness. He could have become angry or cruel, but instead, he remained compassionate. He understood what it meant to be lonely, which made him empathetic to others. This is why he later formed such strong friendships. He valued kindness because he had lived without it. His hardships didn't break him. They shaped him into someone who would always stand up for what was right. Then, everything changed. A letter arrived, and with it, the truth. Harry wasn't just an ordinary boy. He was a wizard. For the first time, he belonged somewhere. The Dursleys had tried to keep him small, but they couldn't stop destiny. Hogwarts was waiting, and with it, a new life. The boy in the cupboard under the stairs was about to become the hero of the wizarding world.